heart-centered ladies or any of you on here to join me live. I just finished a call with an amazing client and I wanted to talk over this idea of which comes first, the chicken or the egg. In other words, when do you know that you're ready to start a Facebook group? Many of you may be considering attending the masterclass tonight, but you're like, am I ready? Should I start a Facebook group? I've shared earlier with you when I struggled to do a Facebook group, I think mine was more a little fear-based. But I'm going to talk to you about how to know when you're ready. Basically, if you know your message, or you have a gist of what you want to do in your business, and you know that your business could benefit from a Facebook group, then you're ready. And I'll tell you why. Because getting a Facebook group and filling it with ideal clients is sort of like doing free work, doing free scholarships. And if you have yet to be paid in your business, I think it's one of the best things you can do is launch a group, as long as you're somewhat clear on what you're doing. Because what it does, I really think when we're actually doing the work, when we're actually coaching or selling or whatever it is that we want to do ultimately for paid work in our business, if we're doing it, that gives us confidence and clarity and helps us really know more about how to continue on. I think a lot of people in the beginning of their businesses get stuck in passive action instead of creative action, right? Passive action isn't bad, but it's bad if we're only doing passive action. So that's learning and taking courses and studying, and it's stuff that doesn't really require much risk, so it's safer, but it's not creating and putting ourselves out there. Like creating a Facebook group, creating content for your Facebook group, that's creative action, and it's risky, right? Because people could not like it, people could not join your group. It's creative, risky action. And so I think if that's where you're at in your business and you know that you're kind of stuck in passive action, I would do something, whether it's create a Facebook group or something that gets you into creative action, especially action that you know is moving you towards working with people. The reason that in a lot of my other groups, I really push people to get their first paid client is not just for the money. I think the money is good so that you can reinvest in your business and stuff, but the reason I so push people towards action of actually working with clients is because I think that work, whether you're doing it paid or free in a scholarship, when you're on the phone with people, when you're selling your prints, when you're doing the actual paid work, that is what gives you clarity. Do I like this? Do I not do it? That's what gives you confidence, momentum, experience. So many people wait for confidence, wait for clarity. I don't know exactly what I want to do in my business. Wait to feel like an expert instead of doing the work. And that actually doing the work with clients is what helps you feel confident, what helps you get clear on what direction to shift, and what gives you the experience. And so feel free to say hi too if you're joining us live. I really encourage you to do work that is working with your clients, and doing a Facebook group is that. It's doing free work with potential clients. And I think if you're not currently working with clients, that's a great first move, either doing free one-on-one calls or opening a Facebook group, because you're interacting and giving free resources and support, and that, even though it's not paid, will give you insight to know, how do I get clear on what I want to do? Is this making sense? So even though I want you to, before you open your Facebook group, I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel like the expert. I want you to be really crystal clear on your business, but I want you to start before then. Like, I don't want you to wait, because that may never come. And actually doing the work in your group, doing the work with clients, is what's going to give you all those things, like actually doing the work, free and paid. Thank you, Amber, you're so sweet. It's true. I only have one dimple, really, like 1.5. You are so cute, Amber. So that is my encouragement to you. Obviously, don't launch a Facebook group for two reasons. If it doesn't fit with your business model, Facebook groups don't fit with every business model. And so if you're intentionally not starting a Facebook group because it doesn't fit with your business model, awesome. But I think I shared with you guys, that's what a coach challenged me in, is I told her I wasn't starting one, and I realized it wasn't because it didn't fit with my business model. It was because of other things I was nervous about, like working with strangers, but you guys are all great, so I had nothing to be afraid of. But those are, two reasons why you're okay to not start a Facebook group if it doesn't fit with your business model. And I don't even remember the other reason. But I think, honestly, that one is good enough in itself. If it doesn't fit with your business model, or you're not clear, you don't know at all what you're doing for your business. For example, if you're stuck between candle making and life coaching, maybe wait till you figure out one or the other before you launch your Facebook group. But if you know that you want to, create prints on Etsy, inspirational prints, but you don't know what type of inspirational prints yet, or you want to do life coaching, but you don't know if you want to emphasize wellness or nutrition. If you are that far, yes, start a Facebook group, get interacting with people, get to figure out what do people need. I just gave this advice to a client, she has different results that she's going to get. Hey, Liz, good to see you. Yay, Amber and Liz, I'm so glad you guys are both in here. If you have different results or different things, or even like different pieces of content, right? Like if you focus on confidence and fear and in that Facebook group, then you can ask them, what is it that you want to learn? What is it that I should emphasize? So basically, whether it's a Facebook group or one-on-one work with clients, like I want you to get in front of your clients, whether they're paid or free. I prefer calling free clients scholarship clients. I think it's reconnecting. Did it reconnect? I think I lost reception for a second. But I want you to be actually interacting with clients in your business, or if you don't know what you're doing for your business, make your best guess and interact with those type of clients, and that will give you the clarity to know what to do next. Because in me, let me tell you, when I was starting my business and I was in that trap of, I don't want to pick the wrong thing for my business niche. Because if I pick the wrong thing, then I'm wasting time. You know what I did instead? I wasted like 3 months not wanting to waste time. Because passive action and just thinking and being in our heads doesn't really give us very much clarity. You know what gives us clarity? Actually doing the work. And it's hard because that's riskier and scarier. But basically my encouragement to you today is whether you interact with your potential clients through a Facebook group you're creating, or through one-on-one work, or just by calling your friends that would be potential clients and chatting with them, make sure that you are interacting with them. That's my chicken and the egg talk. Thank you, Amber. Your message was helpful. It seems like chicken and egg scenario. Oh, so true. About our why. Is that what you're talking about, Amber? Yes, like lately I've been focusing a lot for you guys on strategy, right? Strategy to get you clients, get clients in front of you and get you guys paid income. But the whole reason I'm having you do that is so that you can do your heart-centered purposes and you can help people, which is so ironic because I'm actually much more about that than like making money and getting it done. But it's like, if we're not making money in our business, we can't keep it open, and then we can't help people. And so you're right, that totally is a chicken and an egg too, right? Do we start with our why, and then from there look at how do I strategically make that happen? Or do we look at strategy to support our why? It's both important. Yes. So proud of you guys. Okay, feel free to let me know if you have any questions, but hopefully that answers the question for you of how do I know when I'm ready to start a Facebook group? Basically, you know when you're ready if it aligns with your business model and you're clear enough to where people will know whether they would want to join your group or not. Like I gave that life coaching candle example. If you're struggling between two business ideas that are that diverse, you will confuse your clients and you're not ready. So I would pick the one of the two if you feel equally passionate about. Pick the one you want to, or pick the one that will help you gain the traction the easiest, because business building is hard. So if you're like life coaching or candle making, those are pretty diverse examples. But pick the one that you can gain the most traction the quickest, and you can always shift gears later. Okay, thank you for joining me, you guys. I look forward to doing the live masterclass with you guys tonight and really sharing with you guys the strategy that I use, not just to build, right? Because building your group is important, but even more so is keeping it engaged. really delivering value, because that engagement is where your customers and clients come from. And I honestly like tiny groups, and I wish that I could keep this group tiny forever. And I'm actually purposely now like slowing down my growth so I can keep up with the engagement. But I encourage you guys to attend tonight if that's something you're interested in. Feel free to PM me if you have any questions, but looking forward to helping you. Also, even if you don't attend the masterclass, we're going to be talking this next week more about groups and helping you guys troubleshoot if you guys are having any, like maybe you have a group, but you're not seeing engagement. As you implement the engagement tactics we talk about tonight, hopefully you'll be able to write in the group, okay, how do I, implement tactic number 7 better? Or how would I personalize this for my business? Because what I want you to do is take the strategies I use and use it for your business, because your businesses are much different than mine. And that is why I'm so proud of the fact that my group grew really quickly, not just under one strategy. Because, and not that this is bad, but a lot of business coaches will grow their group with one viral post. Usually it's, what's that one that everyone uses? Like that planner that helps you post in different groups, like a tracking sheet. It's not bad, but other businesses can't replicate that. Like if you're a different business than a business coach, you can't replicate that. And so that's why I am proud of the fact that with my group, how I engage with you guys and how I have grown you are strategies that will work for almost any business. Maybe 1 or 2, depending on what business you are, won't fit with your business model. But because I have a solid 10, I think I started with 14 and I like truncated it down to make it clear, but I did 10 growth strategies and 10 engagement strategies that I really I feel like fit with any sort of group, because I didn't grow from 0 to 150 in 30 days from one strategy. Like I used multiple strategies, and the power of that is you can leverage multiple techniques and not just rely on one post going viral. Like, and the other problem with just leaning on one viral post is that it doesn't make your growth sustainable. And I think sustainable growth is the most important because it keeps people engaged and it's delivering real value. Like my hope is that if people join this group and never buy a product from me, that they're still getting that same result and outcome that my paid clients are. Like that I'm helping you and serving you in those same ways. Okay, end rant. Look forward to having hopefully many of you join us tonight for the masterclass, and I will see you guys around.